But hi and welcome back. Long time no see. It's been
2 years.
2 years.
I just checked your thing today.
I am a horrible YouTuber. And I apologize. I actually, in a snippet of everything, I actually moved to Austin, Texas. And when I moved here, just life and job, and I just didn't work out and videotape myself. I did go to the gym and I would do weight training, but I wasn't very consistent with anything. So I am probably in, like, I'm not gonna say the worst shape because I'm still in good shape-ish, but as far as cardio goes, I am horrible at cardio. I rather just pick things up and put them down. That is just what I rather do. But as far as where my physique is, I actually feel like I went back probably 5 years backwards.
Beachbody on demand.
I can't even see it. Oh, there
It's
it
coming
goes.
right now. Quarantine special. And I work out consistent.
Okay, so anyway, everybody thinks he's annoying. I agree. Like this, if you think so too. Anyways, yeah, so we are in an Airbnb. He just moved here about 2 months ago now. So anyway, quarantine time, so we decided let's work out at home together. So we are gonna do Morning Meltdown 100 because neither of us have ever done this program. It is only 20 to 30 minutes long. So, let's see. Right. I'll tell you again.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one. And I can't wait to see you again. Hindsight is fleeting when your heart's bleeding and all you can see is red, till you discover it is within each other to forgive and make amends. If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better on my own. Sometimes what's right is wrong instead. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand that you were no one. And I can't wait to see you again. Oh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. 'Cause I was too young, and I didn't understand.
Hey guys, so we just finished up our first day one of, I guess it'll always be a first day one. You can't redo a first day one.
No.
Anyways, we just finished up doing day one of the Morning Meltdown 100. Initial thoughts, it was cardio. I don't remember the name of it.
Cardio meltdown.
There you go. And I told Philip before we started, I said, I bet this is probably one of the easier ones because usually that's how programs start, right? Usually you start out kind of like beginner mode and then they get harder as you go along. So I'm glad. I was not happy that it was cardio on the first day. If you've been following us for a while, you know I don't do cardio. I hate cardio. So I was like, we can just skip it, because he was complaining about how he had already just done cardio anyway. Ooh, I look really big when I'm bigger than him. But anyway, I thought overall it was challenging, but it was definitely doable. There was one move along the way that I couldn't do the whole thing. I gave out the last set just because it was the little switch foot and then into almost like a jumping lunge or switch lunges.
Switch lunges. Yeah.
My thighs were just absolutely on fire. But what I do like about how she had today's setup was she would do a beginner move. You do it for 30 seconds, and then she would have you add something on to make it a combo. And the second move was a little bit more complicated than the first move was. It took a little bit for us to figure out the combinations a couple of times and figure out her beat that she was on. So there's a couple of times I was like, what'd she do? Or I'd be on beat and he'd be off, or he'd be on and I'd be off. So we are all over the place.
It's really trying to do 8 counts, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're trying to do that in your head, but like I don't know, did you mention the volume? The volume wasn't what it needed to be, so.
Yeah, we were trying to do it off of the computer, and we kept trying to get it to attach to our daughter's little Bluetooth speaker, but we gave up. It was taking too much time, so we didn't do it. But I would highly suggest that if you're going to do this workout, that you do have proper volume so that you can hear the music. One, I'm a big pusher of music when you're working out. I like music even when I'm in the gym doing weightlifting. I will listen to different music depending on what day it is for me. So if I know it's going to be like a back day, I'll usually use more of a harder beat music. I don't know, it just gets me more mentally involved. So today it was more of just listening to myself complain as we went along. But I will always complain when it's cardio. What did you think?
Well, I agree. It was probably more of a maybe beginner to intermediate cardio day. I've been doing a lot of Beachbody. I've been doing Beachbody on demand or using my discs. I still have a lot of the old Beachbody discs.
What's that?
Yeah, the old CDs. I bought all those up all throughout the years. But since I've been here in San Antonio area, I've been doing Beachbody on demand. Even when we were going to the gym before all this pandemic hit, I was still doing my Beachbody on demand workouts at the gym, no matter what it was, P90X or whatever. Since we are in the house constantly, I've been doing a lot of Insanity Asylum.
Because it's like living in an insanity house
yes,
or an asylum right now.
Earlier today I did Insanity Asylum, like, I don't know what it was called. It was the first asylum, and game day, and it was 60 minutes of hardcore cardio. So if I compare the two, Insanity Asylum was more like advanced, and this would be more like a beginner / intermediate. But that doesn't mean that we didn't get a good workout. That doesn't mean we didn't sweat. That doesn't mean our legs weren't on fire, because they were. So you can get a great workout. This was 28 minutes, probably about 25 minutes of work. The other minutes are the warm-up. It starts right out.
The warm-up is a workout. So her warm-up, she does one of every single one of the moves that you actually do in it. So it's kind of nice because it gets you to see what it is that she wants you to do. So for instance, the very first move that you do, we both had to watch it a couple of times to figure out her beat, but it's basically you take your right leg and you go out, and then you run in place 2 times, and then your left leg goes out, and then you run in place again. So, but it took us a little bit going, what?
We look like giraffes,
Baby
baby
giraffes.
giraffes. We are all over the place.
Yeah, but overall, I thought it was really good. I like that you're more of an advanced cardio person, and I'm like a no cardio person. So it's a good way to be able to gauge what it is. Again, it's cardio, but there was nothing I would say that was over the top hard on your joints, with the exception of, I think maybe the firecrackers would be a little bit more difficult for some people, just because it's a matter of getting down into a burpee position and then pulling your legs in. So for somebody that's a little bit more overweight or older, then you may have problems with that move, but she does have modifiers. She calls if you need to mod. I was like, you should say mod. But they do have a modifier person in there the whole time too. And then the other one, of course, would be the switch jumping lunges.
I would say both of those moves would be, you'd find those moves in an advanced program.
Yeah, those would be more,
Yeah.
but they're also a little bit more heavy-ended on your joints or whatever. So other than that, though, the rest of them I think are pretty easy. The downward dog and where you go the plank, downward dog, and then you go over and touch your foot, I found that was a little bit of a struggle for me because I don't have the flexibility. I did find when I have not worked out consistently or been doing stretches for like 2 years, I find that my flexibility, I feel like I have zero now. I feel like I'm really starting completely over on everything. But overall, I would say day one, really good program. I feel like I'm excited to do day two because it's upper body strength, I think. Power strength.
It says strength.
I don't know. I like the word strength, so I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I like those workouts too, so I think I'll enjoy it. We'll give
Whatever.
it a
He
shot.
likes cardio. We'll see.
All right.
Good to
See you
see
later.
y'all.